All right, welcome to North American New Challenger Underdog Season 6 Tournament 7. My name is Wraith, and I'm here with Lizardman.
Hey.
And we are ready to get the show on the road as soon as we can just double check that we don't have any stragglers.
Is Big Body Miyagi signed up? I don't see him.
I didn't see him on the list here. We can get him in.
Let me make sure if he actually wanted to sign up first.
Yeah.
Also, Colleen Chen. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I'll just switch the name here so that we can do. All right, that makes things easy. Sending out a last call for Snixie and Skyshoe. Need to get
Snixie,
you guys in
please.
Here. While we're waiting on that, just a reminder to everyone. Let's grab the link again because we always in my clipboard. We are currently sponsored by Matcherino, and all proceeds for this season are going to be going to Child's Play charities to provide games and diversions to children that are in the hospital. Grab the link so that everybody can have that. Here we go. Gonna drop that in Twitch chat and into Discord channel. You can go ahead and click that link. It's also listed at a bunch of different places in our interface on stream. And go ahead and enter coupon code PLAY. That's gonna raise our donation pool by $1 just for entering that coupon code. You can also make donations if you happen to have a few dollars kicking around that you don't know what to do with. We also have some merch there that you can buy to help support as well. Let me show you some of that. We have some hats and t-shirts, both Matcherino and New Challenger style things. There's also some different links and things like that on the Matcherino page that you can click, just like, you know, like a Facebook page, follow a Twitter account, that kind of thing. That'll also raise our donation pool. We're doing a little bit thin on the donation pool this season, so anybody that can go ahead and click that link and interact with a few of those things would really help out a lot. Alright, I'm not seeing anything from Snixie and Skyshoe.
We're just around without them at this point.
Alright. Let's see. Bracket is now finalized. Let's see what we've got here. We've got FGC Astro versus Big Body Miyagi, Mukhtar versus Vonsar, and Hirasawa Yui versus Awuga. Who are we going to grab on stream today? Let's grab Hirasawa Yui versus Awuga for our first on-stream match.
There we go. I like that option. I'll start
send out those invites. I will send out the notifications.
So we'll just see. Yeah, that's not his actual CFM. I should change it. There you go. Invites have been sent.
Not. Having some interestingness to find CFNs or something?
No, I sent them both, so they haven't sent anything back. Beansman not in the bracket. Did you not sign up?
Let's see. See if he was on the list and I didn't see him on the list.
No, I did not see Beans on the list. I only have, now he's on the list,
no,
actually.
he's on the list. He must have a buy.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's for sure. That makes sense. Alright, here we go. We got...
Yeah, because we have 7 people this tournament. 7 people for tournament 7. That's something like hype, right?
Sounds like it.
Alright, do we have everyone here? We do. Let me get out of the way.
I believe it is standard tournament rules, so they lose. They do get to change a character if they wish to, right? The standard tournament rules. This first match, assuming it's who they have selected that character select, is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Rashid versus Karen, the top tiers with top tiers, the 2 most annoying people in the CPT right now.
I think you might be right on that one. Yeah, just to clarify, if you lose, you may swap characters, and if your opponent swaps characters, you may swap your V-trigger. But if you are on the winning side, you cannot swap your character, and you may not swap your V-trigger unless your opponent swaps characters.
Cammy, okay. Cammy Rashid still, I think Cammy has a lot of tools to get around Rashid's whirlwind shot.
I am Rashid of the turbulent wind.
It's gonna be rough. We'll see.
Round 1.
Yeah, it's still a pretty top tier battle here, though.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, not level as Karen versus Rashid, but you know, Cammy's still not the best heavy vector right there. Oh, nice.
That jump after that boss string was a little bit suspect, I think.
Let's go pick throw, too far away. That's overhead.
Super Solid Yui doing a good job of back walking out of Rashid's pressure right now.
Nice pressure. Good way pulls it out.
Unfortunately, the backwalk is getting Hirasawa out of a lot of the pressure, but it's not really helping to challenge.
Yeah. Still letting Rashid do what he wants, unfortunately. These are a lot of jump tech anti-airs from Awuga right now. I mean, they're working out.
Wow, walk under?
That was good.
Just so casual, didn't even dash.
Nice, big confirmed to be trigger.
There's an extension of that though, isn't there?
Yeah, you should be able to. Usually they don't spend though because, like, okay. But usually they want to save the damage for later when there isn't any scaling.
I guess Hirasawa was worried about the EX mixer off that knockdown?
I mean, Wuba's been using that a lot, so nice.
Unfortunate.
Let's call it the crushing medium punch.
Rashid wins.
Awuga just going ahead and laying on that pressure and punishing when Kurosawa's trying to challenge it.
Alright, yeah, seeing a character switch looks like. There we go.
Alright, I'm interested to see what character we get. Is it going to be the Kareen that we see on the label?
Probably. That's what I would guess. Yep, here we go. Oh, me. Let's see. So Karen, so first of all, Karen can have to do the same with Cammy, where she can just go through the whirlwind shot with I can't move it is, but she can nullify that, and also she can just output the Rashid. And the red enemy goes flying. Can't put these fast. Look at this corner pressure. Ooh.
Aggressive Karen.
Like gloves are off. Alright, here we go. Try to. Get it.
Crush counters the challenge.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I mean, jump back anti-air is
From there, but
just having oh, the -2 into EXPP.
is this death?
That's also,
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, very quick game 2.
1-1.
Be interesting to see how game 3 turns out here. Can Awuga show us some new moves?
God, basically because he's got put in the corner, the pressure to death with Kareem.
I mean,
rough.
turnabout's fair play,
Round
right?
1.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like
Fight.
whew. That's good. Good stagger, but gets called the sweep. Hey, you're into these hand dashes right now. Beat good.
There we go. Hit with the get off me button.
Good reversal. Overhead, okay. Alright, here we go. Set point.
Round
Such
2.
a strange looking overhead, too. Does not look like an overhead.
It's a rich girl overhead. Don't roll pressure off of that. You don't see much canceling into no roll unless you're in a corner or something like that. Go to HTP.
Seeing a lot of E-reversals and crush counters out of Hirasawa this match.
Checking the command dash once again. Oh shit! Oh!
Very
man.
good patience for Awuga there. Hirasawa definitely showing
Gets
no
so
fear with throwing out those EXs.
gets caught with the overhead. Unfortunate. A lot of that set, we just felt like Awuga was able to. Once he switched to Karen, Awuga just wasn't able to react as much. Like there was like the command dashes he wasn't checking. There's that Areka he didn't check at the end. It's just unfortunate timing. Good stuff though to
It's
for
go
Rasa.
time.
Wow.
Alright, let's check the bracket. Looks like we're still waiting for a few different things recorded here.
0 to -2. Is that typed in wrong? Maybe.
That is...
Oh shit! Egg.
That is a very unusual score, one way or the other.
I don't think you can do that, even if you do really bad. Can't go negative. Let's find that out. So... Wait, don't put the score. Don't. DQ people.
Yeah, we'll handle DQing people if we need to for stuff like that. If you're still here, if Vonsar is here, please play your match.
My English is not good. So hold on. So they had to play that match though. So
Reopen this. There we go.
yep, we can't start round 2. Then I assume too after that's done.
That is correct, because round 2 may change based on the results of round 1.
Great crap. See, I have to say, for that last match, I felt exactly what Awuga felt, but on a different scale. Yesterday at Rebel Conquest, my second match in the winter semis was against a Karine who just oppressed me. It just felt so sad. Same thing as Rashid versus.
Sometimes.
No, because like the main issue I know from my set personally is that I just got caught doing karate heavy punch too much, and the Karen I was playing just outmaneuvered me around that and just punished. It was so sad. Got to work in that, but that's how it is sometimes. Because that matchup isn't a losing match for Rashid. It's a 5-5, but just like you can't play it dumb. Yeah, right now we're just waiting to start round 2. We have to wait for this one. Yeah, we can fix the score. We can fix the score once they enter it in. But right now we just wait for that to finish. Then we'll start round 2, and everything should be lined up again to be correct. Let's see. Question is Beansman playing the next round? Yes, he is. Yay.
Good question.
So it is at least doing something right.
So let's see. Mukhtar versus Vonsar. Who do you think is going to come out on top on that one?
Vonsar's pretty good. I did not recognize Mukhtar. I know from personal experience that Vonsar can do work with both Laura and Colleen. So I would put Vonsar coming out on top.
I don't think Mukhtar's been in this season, but I do recognize the name. If I remember correctly, I think he plays Bison.
Bison.
But my memory is a sieve sometimes, so I could definitely be wrong.
See if I can do some CFN detective work right now.
Oh. Pull up that shuttle.
Yep, Bison. Diamond Bison, looks like. So that'll be an interesting match. I think Bison beats both those characters. I would assume at least.
Hey, Bison's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. That's and Colleen nor Laura, neither of them you consider close to top.
I like
top 10.
Colleen's got some moves.
She's got the V trigger too. She's got that busted V trigger too.
I mean, if you're good at Yomi, those parries are top shelf.
Oh, for sure. But I still would consider, like, Bison, I can see people arguing to be top 5. I can't see them arguing Colleen to be top 5 when you see the other characters like Rashid, Akuma, Ibuki, Karine.
Yeah, that's probably
Birdie.
true.
Like you can, like I've seen people. You can convince me you put Bison in there. Colleen, and Laura's definitely no. Even though she used to be a lot worse, but there's better characters in her. But yeah, I'm not sure anymore. Now knowing that it's a decent Bison, so we will find out. Hopefully, it'll be a quick set, so we can get this show back on the road. Also, one thing I think that's unfortunate about the Match Arena system that I just realized is I did a lot of the contributions for the Reddit fighting sponsorships happening right now, and I can't do that again.
Oh,
so
for the side links?
Yeah, so I can't do that. I can't do that for this one either. So I'm out of luck, unfortunately, for that.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, I guess unless you're gonna want to make like a second Twitter account or something.
Yeah, no. Not sure if I want to do that. It's making one was a mistake enough, so.
It does look like we've picked up another couple dollars into the prize pool. Definitely not close to the target we were hoping to hit yet, though.
Yeah.
Like some of the links, you can log in with Twitch or Twitter, so maybe you could do it with your Twitch account.
The issue is a lot of the side links, they want you to retweet stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the only issue with it. So, like, I only have one Twitter account, so can't do that.
Go ahead and make sure I have all the new ones clicked. I do think the links rotate sometimes, though, so you might want to check back like in a week or a couple days or something.
Got it.
See if it has new stuff
I'll
for you.
keep that in mind. Actually, wait. Is it the second page? Oh, no, it isn't. Thought it was, but apparently it isn't. Oh, well.
I refreshed the page and some different stuff popped up for me the second time.
Let's see what I do. Yeah, I got nothing, unfortunately. Still the same stuff. But well, I'll check back later.
Very cool. So still waiting for that Mukhtar versus Vonstar result, I believe. Let me refresh that as well, just to make sure we have gotten that. No, still waiting on that. So while we're waiting on that, can't really make too many decisions about round 2 yet, because that bracket is completely malleable until that last result comes in.
Because this is a Swiss bracket, in case you weren't paying attention. So, if you win or lose, determines who you actually play next. So it does affect next round and the round after that, and so on to where I have the last person.
It's supposed to be freaking big, like 37 or something.
Let's see.
FGC Astro Twitch, can I still come back? What do you want to come back from?
Oh, like the loss, I assume.
Okay, so the way the Swiss bracket works is basically each round you play somebody that has the same win-loss record as you. So if you're looking to get first place off of one loss, that probably won't be possible if somebody else doesn't take any losses, but you're definitely still in the running for second place off of one loss.
Well, with an odd number of people, I think there's a chance to tie for first place then.
That's also possible, yeah.
Just because of out of mouth, there's going to be someone left out, I think. Well, at least there's going to be one set where a guy with a perfect win record might have to play a guy without a perfect win record. So. Either way, the Underdog tournaments mainly are just for tournament experience, just practicing that, which is what this tournament for is supposed to be with the Swiss style. You're playing matches. You're not like in a bracket. You go into what you're done for the day. You get actually you get more games confirmed at least.
Yeah, and the big thing with the Swiss bracket as well, because it's going to consistently match you up with somebody with the same record as you, and then because we're also seeding the tournaments at the beginning. Within a round or two of a 4 or 5 round tournament, you should be playing people very close to your own skill level. So this should be... You might get 1 or 2 rough matchups over the course of the tournament, but provided we actually have enough people signing up each week, you should actually be getting some very close matches to help you practice.
Don't worry about not warming up. There isn't any money on the line, so always helpful to do. But if you're playing bad one day, oh well. Looks like they just finished the set, so 2-1 for Vonsar. With that, I think we can start round 2 now.
All right. Let's see what ended up turning into. We've got refreshing the bracket. Alright, I don't know if anything actually changed here. I didn't memorize the bracket before I hit refresh. But we've got FGC Astro versus Mr. Beansman. We've got Big Body Miyagi versus Vonsar. We've got Mukhtar versus Hirasawa Yui. Which means, I believe... Who is it? Awuga has the bye this round.
Yes. Correct.
Alright, so we've seen Hirasawa Yui and Awuga already. Would you prefer to see FGC Astro versus Mr. Beansman or Big Body Miyagi versus Vonsar? Give me a 1 in chat for FGC Astro versus Mr. Beansman, or a 2 for Big Body Miyagi versus Vonsar.
Also, another if you need more tournament experience and you want to do more online tournaments, Reddit Fighting, who we are good partners and friends with, they host their stuff Monday nights for East Coast and West Coast on Friday night. Both of them are good times, good tournament practice. I believe they also run a round robin Monday nights as well, but that can go late. So play that at your own risk. Because I've had to drop out that a couple of times because I cannot stay up that late on Monday night.
Yeah. Looks like FGC Astro versus Mr. Beansman is the one that people want to see. If you want to send out the invites for that, I will put an announcement up.
Sounds good. FGC Jesus, now FGC Astro. And a Fang main too.
What? We find these.
FGC Jesus Man's bringing all the Fang mains in here. Alright. Laura versus Fang. I have to admit, I have never seen this matchup. So, this will be interesting. Assuming they play their characters that they have selected.
That's a big assumption some days.
We'll find out.
Let's do this.
I would have to... I'm trying to think. Because, so Laura's mainly a grappler. And Fang... Fang's definitely a lower tier than Laura, but at the same time, I feel like he does a good job of not letting Laura get in and run her mix. Just because he can just be so slippery. Just do an escape in corner situations or these setups.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say... I think Astro will take it based on just character alone. I see more of Beansman, so I know what he can do.
Round 1.
But let's see what happens.
Fight!
Poison's coming out already. Yeah, push that. Yeah, that's a good start. Make sure we don't do more over that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about Fong, so this is magical right now.
Yeah. I need to run more sets of FGCUs because that's move punishment right there. That like where he just pushes his arms out. He needs to be taking advantage of that because that is can't just let him do that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because like Beansman wants to get in, just start his grappling pressure. Things he would do so much to not let that happen. Nice push that.
We got the Laura mix going on now. Can we keep it up? Ooh, he gets away.
Here we go. V-trigger activated. Nice, good start. Okay, there we go. This should go.
Manages to block the cross under.
You just confirmed for more damage. Nice. Go to Anthony.
Round 2.
This is a very neat costume for Fong, though.
No, I'm a big fan of this costume.
Yeah, there was that like Mecha Fong costume where his hands turned into clamps or something. That's a weird one.
Yeah, do more, take advantage of that. He's gonna need a lot. Also, 60, you're finally here. Too late though. Here we go. He's in the corner now. Has V-trigger though. Nice, good command grab.
Very good. Why in that mix?
Once he gets in, it's great. But Astro's is trying to make sure he does not get in at all. Crush counter. Oh, wake up super. Crush counter.
Can't really blame him though. I think that's his only move for reversal, right?
Yeah, no. Crush counter. Can't jump over that, fortunately.
Yeah, it's another one of those, rainbow-shaped projectiles like Dalsum has.
Yep.
Fawn wins.
There's a lot of one thing, just because people don't play Mega much, they don't know what's actually minus or what they can punish or what they can actually do.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true of most people that I know. Ask them anything about Song and they're like, who?
Yeah, so that move that he's doing a lot is -7 for just the regular version. At least the light punch version. Let's see.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, that little V-skill projectile is a very interesting thing Thong has because it has no block or hit stun at all. It's just like a little ghost projectile.
Astro. High stun. Mix up. Yeah, there we go. He's a
Yeah.
1-1.
For the V-skill projectile, I'm not sure how much damage it does, but it still works like the other poison to where, like, if you hit Thong, it cancels the poison, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it actually does damage. It just applies poison to them correctly.
Yeah.
I think.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see who closes it out now. Oh, look at this pressure. Here we go. Wake up EX elbow though.
How much of that pressure from Fawn is actually real? Is that something you can mash your way out of someplace?
Some of it, it's very ambiguous from my experience. The only parts you can, if you're a free frame character, you can do a lot of that. Nice. Good command dash and this grab.
Unfortunate whiff.
Round 2.
One
Very
more
good
do it for Astro.
capitalizing from FGC Astro, though.
For sure. Round start EXO too far away from that though. He's trying to out poison. Good jump in.
Cross under.
Nice. That's done? No, it's not.
E-trigger combo. How much damage can we get in here?
Here you go, mix up.
Is that a reset or a drop?
American Reset, let's call it that. There we go, final round.
Final round. Fight.
Off another can. There you go, punish the sweep. Nice. Good stuff after jumping out of it, but that move's not working out. There we go. Good screen. Seems like get caught again. Get EX'd.
EX hands.
What's the term? I just looked up the actual name for that move. Social Jaw. Social Jaw. EX Social Jaw. Coming out. Taking it 2-1 for Astro.
1 for Astro. We got 2-0 for Mukhtar over Hirasawa Yui. Still waiting on the score from Big Body Miyagi versus Vonzar.
But yeah, not like the Fang matchups are rough, just because you barely play any Fangs, and his if you don't know the character, it's just so ambiguous what he's actually like unsafe on or what he actually can do, or his mix-ups. He's kind of in that regard like I would kind of describe him as like a fake Ibuki. Like Ibuki has like all these like nasty stuff, but Fang has them too. It just they're not as good and not as real.
Yeah, I think Fang is one of those characters that like. Everybody argues about where they lie at the bottom of the tier list, but on the other hand, nobody really plays him enough to really know for sure.
Yeah. We know he's there, we just don't know, like, compared to the other people.
Like, is he better or worse than Vega? Who knows?
I'm not sure I would consider that. I'm not sure. They're all too close to matter, and I don't think it matters at that point. There's not like in the bottom 5. There's not like a like this character's bad. This character's like way worse than bottom 5. Like they're all like it doesn't matter at that point. You're bottom 5, so make sure to enter your scores, guys. If you finish your match.
Yes, sir. Let's get those scores up so we can get round 3 populated. Snixie was asking if Fang couldn't just rely on Wake Up EX Slide, but FGC Astro has reported that he can't because it's not grab invincible. So, I would think that might be somewhat reliable in some matchups, but definitely not against a grappler then.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're spending a meter for like a mix-up like that can just get grabbed, though. That's not really the best idea. Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. You just waste it in the X bar. I just entered the score for Astro Beat Man since I didn't want to wait too long.
Alright, just waiting on Big Body Miyagi versus Vonzar. Who comes out on top there?
Ping me. Oh, ping me. Oh, situation handled. Yeah, we got a variety. We got a let's see. So we got. Trying to look at all the characters we have tonight. We have Rashid, Rashid, Karen, Colleen / Laura. I guess, yeah. Then we got Colleen, Laura, with both Vanzar and Mr. Bean's band. We got Fang. We got a Bison.
You know what's crazy, though? For NCH, anyway. No Urian, no Alex.
That's a good point.
Those are like the NCH mascots.
Wait, is Big Body Miyagi? That's a one person. That's let me check. Let me check that quickly. Gotta confirm.
My memory.
But yeah, I do remember when I first started playing in these things. That's all it was.
I'm getting a 404 memory not found right now. So
I'm trying to look it up right now. I need to type it right though. Nope. Colleen as well. According to CFN at least.
Yeah, no Alex, no Urian. Blasphemy for NCH.
Sad days. I mean, to be fair, all those guys leveled up because of it. So now they're in the general chat now.
Yeah, I think a lot of our higher ranked people migrated over to the A4 Andre Arena on Sundays.
I mean, I didn't see any of them talking about it today, at least. So to be fair, a lot of them just came back from Red Bull yesterday, so we're like, I know me personally, I'm not playing any fighting games today. I just need to chill. So I know Adam and Alex weren't doing it. I don't think Fool did it either. It is funny because there was like the Underdog crew, and now they're like, I don't know, they're not doing Underdog anymore because they leveled up. Doing other stuff now. Oh, it's interesting though.
Looks like Vonsar just called GG's in chat, so hopefully we'll have a score here shortly. If this isn't a 2-1 match, I don't know what happened here.
You'll play the lamest game possible. If it was a Colleen mirror too.
So. Colleen mirror down to the last 10 seconds every round.
Vonzer could have put on a Laura maybe, or maybe Big Body Miyagi is playing someone else. Well, it's Big Body, so maybe playing Abigail.
Honda,
there we go. Alright, yeah, Vonzer won 2-0.
I don't know, let me hit refresh again. I don't see it yet.
I do want to watch Mukhtar and Big Body Miyagi for the next match, because we haven't seen Big Body Miyagi at all. And Mukhtar, I don't think we've seen in this tournament yet. So
yeah, I can go for that. Let's do that.
I will send the invites. No, it is not, Nick. It is a round robin. No, sorry, Swiss. That looks, it feels like it. Anyway, but no, it's an uncapped Swiss bracket. Open to anyone of all ranks.
Yeah, we did try do a lot of new like experimental stuff this season because there was a lot of people asking for a way to remove the rank cap. I think the Swiss format worked out pretty decently, except early on in the season we tried to play a bit more complicated scoring in the Swiss bracket, which didn't really work out. A lot of people entering incorrect scores and getting wrong placements. And we tried to come up with a sort of system for people to, generate inter-player rivalries, but we haven't had enough consistent repeat show-ups week to week to really flesh that system out. So we'll probably drop at least that. We usually do an end-of-season survey, see how people feel about whatever we've added or removed each season. So depending on how people feel about the Swiss bracket itself, we may do this again, or we may go back to the rank-capped version of Underdog.
See, that's one thing I know. One thing that people were asking for an uncapped version, but at the same time, tomorrow is like the Reddit Online uncapped tournament as well. So it's like it's a weird situation. We have to figure that out though. We do want to have an underdog-like experience, but we want to also give as many people as possible a chance to play if they want to.
Yeah, especially because I feel like the sort of underdog population tends to dip a bit in between releases. Because most people tend to join around the beginning of a season or when a new really popular character comes out, and after a few months, those people have, ranked up to, top of silver, maybe gold, the more serious people, maybe even platinum. And so the underdog population tends to thin out over time.
Yep. Alright, so guessing at least Colleen versus Bison, we'll see.
Just to remind everybody, too, Tournament 8 will be in 2 weeks, and then we have our final invitational tournament based on league rankings. There's been a lot of churn with people coming in and out this season, so I'm not really sure what that invitational is going to end up looking like.
Round 1.
But we'll see what we can put together.
Fight.
Also, not knowing what it looked like, we got an Abigail. Yeah, I was expecting Abigail to come up for Big Body Miyagi if anything, but no, we're coming over
This is a
Mugstar.
very strange turn of events.
For sure. Alright.
Start playing those big old pussies.
What do we do here? Yeah, they're both playing out of range as much as they can right now. Big Body Miyagi keeps jumping though. Doesn't get the best combo off it though.
Start going for this air to air, trying to counter the ice jump, I guess.
Nice, good confirm. Got the kill? No, just barely.
Pixel. Miyagi has V-Trigger 2 active now.
Nice.
Ooh, not quite able to use it.
Round
Yeah, if there's
2.
anything that's going to give Colleen the comeback here, it's that V-Trigger 2. That is a strong tool for her.
Yep. Nice, good cross-up jump into command grab. Oh, just going to cross-up. Oh no! Parry and a command grab, both whip, right to each other's faces. That's your kill.
If
There
there's
we
anything
go.
you can say about Abigail, it's that his presence on screen is mysterious.
Abigail wins.
For sure. Mugstar up 1 game now.
Round 1. Fight.
I think it's funny in this costume for Abigail, he's got like a little green alien baby on his chest.
Oh, I didn't even see that. You're right, yeah, it does.
So do you think that's like a little baby carrier, or do you think that's a snack for her?
Knowing Abigail's character, I would assume we something dumb like that, his actual like baby or whatever. Let me just bring it to the battle. It'll be cool. Here you go. Pressure though from Big Body Miyagi. Loses the stun, but has for the core right now. Good neutral jump from Mugstar.
Fades with the inside air. More Abigail pressure.
Nice, definitely stun.
This should be
reset.
That was unnecessary.
Round 2.
Gotta build meter, okay? Here you go. Set point again.
Miyagi does have CA, speaking of meter. That could have easily been a CA confirm there.
Nice, good job armoring through it. Being caught low a lot in sets, it looks like so far.
Miyagi doing a decent job of like baiting that button into the counter there.
Silver doesn't take advantage of it, unfortunately. Good catch.
Miyagi just seems a little bit uncertain what to do against these super big ol' Abigail buttons.
Yeah. And Muckers is letting him hang himself at this point.
Very reversal to keep Miyagi in the corner and catch those toes for the win.
Again. Big Miyagi
Abigail
just got
wins.
too scared that set, looks like. Just walking back too much. Good job from Mukhtar taking advantage of that walk back.
Very good. So that'll close up round 3 here once we get all the scores in. We'll do a quick recap on the standings before we go into round 4, and then we'll probably try and catch whichever is going to be the decider match for round 4 here. If there's anybody that hasn't had any screen time yet, maybe we'll do 2 matches this round on stream.
I see who we haven't got on stream yet. I think we've gotten... We can't have gotten everyone. I think we're missing one person. Bonsar. That's the only person we're missing right now. So whatever Bonsar's match is next one, that'll be the one we should stream then.
Well, that will probably be the decider, because Vonstar is currently sitting at 2-0.
Okay.
Okay, 3 scores to finish coming in.
Yes, I think it is. Vonsar's the only one with a possible perfect win streak now at this moment. If Vonsar loses to Astro, then that's going to cause some issues. Because then we're going to have 3 people tied for 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting, though. Let's see.
Should be any minute now.
So in theory, if Vonsar... I'm trying to think how Swiss would actually determine it, if there's a way... I don't know. If Vonsar wins this one, I think he can still... So if Vonsar wins this one, he's going to get first no matter what. But someone could tie to get first with him.
I believe that's correct. No, I don't think they could, because he would be 3-0 at that point, and no one
If
else.
he loses, it would be 3-1.
If he
and then the
lost
guy that
in
he
round
faced-
4, he would be 3-1, and if Mukhtar wins in round 4, then he would also be 3-1.
Yeah. That's the only possible way to do it. But Mukhtar and Vonsar already played, so I'm not sure if they'll match him again.
But Swiss does have several different layered, tiebreaker systems already included into it, so it's actually pretty hard to come out with an absolute tie.
Okay.
Because basically it'll go down to, if one of your matches was 2-0 versus somebody else was 2-1, or if you beat someone that was, 2-0 versus the other beat someone that was 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes pretty in-depth to determining, who actually scored the best over the entirety of the tournament.
Right. Looks like Awuga finishes his match.
Looks to be the case. So we'll just be waiting on Vonsar versus Astro.
Someone else can be sitting out this round too, so I wonder if he's sitting out. Well, we'll find out. We're closing in though now on the last round of the tournament. Just waiting for Vonsar versus Astro.
Crashing the bracket here.
Usually Vonsar says GG's first for the score gets updated, but we will find out.
Well, it looks like Astro's talking in Twitch chat again, so they're either between rounds or they just finished.
Find out.
So question, of all the people we've seen coming through here this season, who do you feel like has actually made the biggest jump in skill since the beginning?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Let me look at the leaderboard, because, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have everyone staying here all the time, so...
Yep.
Try and see. Let me look at this. Because this started... When did this start? July? Right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm trying to think.
Actually, if you check the schedules, I believe, yeah, July 28th was the first one this season. And we're actually going to be finishing up a little bit past the expected end date because of some delays on a certain couple weeks. So it was expected to end around November 3rd. They'll probably be closing up shop around November 24th, actually.
I guess I would say DivDav. When I first played DivDav, I think that was like at that time he was like Ultra Diamond, and I think he is Grandmaster now.
Wow, that's a pretty big jump.
Yeah, no, I think he's gone up and he's gotten really good, and he beats me a lot. So I think just from that list alone, that's the person I notice the most.
What about our lower ranked guys here?
See the lower ranked people.
I believe last season Masonry Bit made a huge jump up in skill, because I remember when he first started popping in here, him and me were like right around the same skill level, and now he stomps me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the lower level people. I mean, there was also like the E-Man. I remember he came and he got really good with Nash over the course of the season.
Oh yeah,
but
it's awesome seeing his Nash.
Yeah. His V-Trip Scary True. Also, we looks like we got the score in 2-1 for Vonsar.
All right, excellent.
So it would be Vonsar versus Hirasawa Yui.
Alright, so the leaderboard going into round 4, we have Vonsar at 3-0, Mukhtar at 2-1. Hirasawa Yui at 1-1, FGC Astra 1-2, Awuga 1-1, Big Body Miyagi 1-2, and Mr. Beansman at 0-2. And that also counts buys filtered in here as well. Big Body Miyagi, Mukhtar, and Vonsar are the only people who haven't had buys yet.
So yeah, so let's get, if we get Vonsar's a match to stream, we'll cover everyone who's, make sure everyone gets to the stream at least once, and we'll get the championship match at the same time with that.
So Mukhtar versus Awuga and Vonsar versus Hirasawa Yui are going to be the big two deciders here. Because if Mukhtar can pull a win and Hirasawa can pull a win, Mukhtar and Vonsar will be tied for first before tiebreakers.
And I think Vonsar win since Vonsar did beat Mukhtar early in the bracket.
Right, I believe you're correct on that one. So that being said, I think Vonsar is also the only one we haven't seen on stream yet.
Yep, correct.
Why don't we do Vonsar first, and then Mukhtar versus Awuga second? That way that'll clear up our first and second slots.
That sounds good to me.
Actually, let's do it the reverse order. Mukhtar versus Awuga, then Vonsar versus Hirasawa Yui. That way we final down with the final first place match.
Alright. Vonsar, ignore that invite.
Well, he could take the invite, just needs to hang back in the lobby for the first game.
So I'll let you pick people then. Mukhtar already back in the lobby. Welcome back. You got to send the invite. Yes, so...
Alright, announcements have been sent. Like we have almost everyone here. The Mukhtar versus Awuga will be our first match here. If we can get Hirasawa to drop to back of lobby real fast. There we go. So we are all ready to rock.
There we go. Alright.
Looks like Challenge has captured our stream real quick. I think we might have hit the button too many times.
Oh no.
Let's do this.
Go. Rashid versus Abigail.
Does Rashid even have any bad matchups?
All of his worst matchup is 5-5 but annoying, which is Birdie, Karen, Cammy, and I think one other.
Round one.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Fight!
But he does not lose matchup. And Abigail, he can destroy pretty hard. But Mukhtar was pretty good with him, so we'll see what actually happens.
Abigail is the kind of character that can definitely put some robbery down though.
Yeah, can't go into heavy eagle spike, unfortunately. You have to go into either medium or light kick. Fight.
Just enough hits in there to break the armor.
Dark power sweep. Gets Mixer doesn't get all the hits off the EX. I noticed that a bit from last game as well. Oh, he's trying to sweep, but he's caught every single time. Nice.
And that armor won't.
Yeah. Can't just spike into that.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I think that the D-Skill charge is hitting your armor, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's something like that. Either way, the Eagle Spike is not your option to do that. You just dash up and throw or something like that.
So we're going to put it on the pressure, just about stunned.
Oh, nice, good catch.
I mean, at this point, though, the stun doesn't really matter. He's going to get the kill when he gets the stun.
Yep. Nice, good backdash into the goat button of Rashid. Farther than crouch medium kick, faster than anything. Besides us standing like it.
They're really making a lot of good work out of this armor.
For sure. This is a jump back anti-airs from Awuga. Love to see more heavy mixer. Good use of raw medium mixer in this matchup. Averages is so big, you might as well use it. Firm. Awuga is a feature available to activate now.
Catches him with the big flip.
Can't armor through that. Nice.
Come on, Abigail can armor through anything. That's the right one.
Trying to mix us through that again. Yeah, no, he got caught by that 3 times.
Abigail wins.
First game to Muckler.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice, good parry. Crush hard. There we go. I would like to see, he is leaving damage on the table without those crush counters. He's just doing raw Eagle Spike. He has enough time to do dash up, standing meat punch, then do the same Eagle Spikes. Because he's a bit more damage.
Yeah, you really need all the damage you can get against Abigail, because he's got so much damage.
Yeah. And it's not like it's free damage, but take it. You're not spending any more meter for it, you just do it. Left turn, 1 round away, taking the set.
Abby footsies.
Good scope. Good sweep. Not really a real frame trap. Because a good frame trap against Abigail would be crouching medium punch into standing medium punch, be a crouching medium punch into stand light punch, which isn't really the best option. Nice trade. But the parry into super.
Unfortunately, super doesn't put down any stun for Mudguard here, but it does put down a lot of damage.
One more mix away now. Dog gets caught trying to get out of that situation. Tries to get the command grab, but remember,
Abigail wins.
Command grab range is gone. So I think you didn't need to worry about that command grab there. Oh well. 2-0 for Muckchar. So now we have to see what happens with Von
Looks like Challenge has officially kicked our bracket script out here. Because we are not people. Give me a second. Let me see if I can resolve that real quick before we go on to the next match, but not really a big issue either way.
It's go time.
Alright, let's get the last match on stream. Bonsar versus Hirasawa Yui. And then we'll see if Big Body Miyagi isn't here, we'll just DQ him. You have the win to Beans, man.
Alright, big body. Give me a sign if you are live. We're gonna go into our final match here, and if we don't hear anything back from Big Body Miyagi, we're gonna go ahead and DQ that one out.
We are good to start. There we go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so this is... So Von Star could pull either Laura or Colleen, but it looks like he's been doing Colleen all night. What I guess. Actually, we haven't seen him. I can't say that, but I would guess it'd be Colleen all night. Well, Laura versus Karen. All right.
Round one. Fight!
See what happens. We got the top tier versus Dice Grabber. Good command, not command dash. Dash up command grab.
Manages to stuff the overhead there. Reactions.
Nice. Stopping the EX Fireball throw now.
Urisawa not wanting any of that mix-up pressure.
Bad EXCP. Gambled. Not gonna work out though. Now we get the V-Trigger. Don't let Monster get the chance, hopefully. Nice, good catch. Not want to get overhead.
Pretty much throwing out V reversals as soon as he's got bar every time.
Oh! Monster gets killed. Traded
That was about a pixel away from a double KO right
Round
there.
two.
Yep.
Fight!
Nice. Putting Monster in the corner now. That's done. That should be enough to kill. He can catch a little super. Yep. Boom.
So we are one game closer to our 3-1 first place tie.
Cutting wins.
I wonder, will Vonser switch to Colleen? Let's find out. Nope, he'll stick with Laura.
Round one. Fight!
Nice, good check on the command dash. Gets the overhead. Nice, good mix, good mix. Another command grab. There we go. Stunned already. Barely hits.
I don't think it's gonna kill. Where are
The reset.
There we go.
Ooh. Good stuff. 20-second round right there.
That's just
Round
Laura
two.
things.
Fight!
Nice overhead again. The good EXCP to respond. Nice, another brilliant EXCP right there. Not letting Laura get the chance to do anything.
Ooh, looked like an input error there.
Another one. Like that's all 3 times now. It'll work too.
A lot of bar on deck for Bonsar here.
Good offensive reversal. Oh, the walk up. Grab. Kurosawa, 1 round away from taking
Final
it.
round. Fight!
But again, V-Reversal. V-Reversal just does not want to deal with Lore right now. He's spending EXDP again. EXDP, all the V meter, just to make sure Lore is away.
That unpunishable carrying sweep. Max range, just the feet.
Nice, good catch with the jump back. We do have Lore Reacher on the table, along with Super. Scary situation now. Vonsar is overhead. That should kill. No! Drops it! Tries to go to elbow.
And unfortunately, Hirasawa doesn't have any bar there to convert that into the kill. But gets it.
Vonsar dropped it. 2-0 for Hirasawa. I think he could have gone to Super. But he got the EX elbow. I'm not sure if it was an input error or just a miscalculation, but it was unfortunate. It looks like he's running calling for us to besides this.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like our challenge bracket has kind of died here for the moment, so I can't really show you. But I'm going to refresh the results right here and read them out for you.
Wait, oh, okay. I'll let you read the results out.
What's up?
So I think it actually did affect things. Let's see.
Yeah, we've got Mukhtar actually in first place with the tiebreaker. Just managed to
Mukhtar's less round losses.
To show how far down this went, Mukhtar and Vonsar are both 3-1 with 0 buys, with a 3-point score, with a score of 1 for the initial tiebreaker, so still tied. A Bukal's score of 5, both still tied, and it went all the way down to the 4th tiebreaker at points difference, where Mukhtar managed to have a 5-point difference, where only a 2-point difference for Vonsar. So Mukhtar is actually our first place winner of the night. Vonsar is in 2nd place, with Hirasawa Yui in 3rd, Awuga in 4th, FGC Astro in 5th, Mr. Beansman in 6th, and Big Body Miyagi following us up with 7th place. Congratulations to everyone who showed up, especially our winner, Mukhtar. But everyone who showed up, I hope you learned a ton of stuff about different matchups and how to compete.
Yeah, so just look at the brackets. Basically, Vonsar had 2-2-1 victories, whereas 2-1 versus Mukhtar, 2-1 versus Astro. But besides the one match that Mukhtar lost, he won every match 2-0. That was enough to do it. All right. I want to see what other Street Fighter 5 streams we have to send off to.
Yeah, definitely. Let's find somebody good to send our guys over to.
Let's see. Sriracha Flash. He's one of the Red Street Fighter 5 people. Abigail player.
Looks like he might have some Urien and Akuma going on in his... No, Urien versus Guile on his stream right now. So, nice. Everybody go ahead and spam him some emotes when you get there and let him know who sent you. Thank you for tuning in. See you again in 2 weeks.
See you over there later.
Ready to raid in 5.
Oh.